today's video, I'm going to talk about the best prebuilt gaming PCs of Newegg for September in 2021. Before we start with the list, I have to say that you have all the links to these PCs down below in the description. And you will have as well 16 gigs of RAM and 1TB of hard drive in case any of these PCs have less than 16 gigs and less than 1TB of storage. Without more to say, let's start. With the first one, we have the iPython Gaming PC. This one is the cheapest one on the list and I wouldn't recommend going any lower than this price in any company, not only Newegg. This one has the i3-10100, which is not great but will do the job for 1080p gaming in some competitive games. The GTX 1050 Ti, which is the old GPU but is still pretty good for 1080p gaming, 240 gigs of SSD and 8 gigs of RAM. Like I said before, I recommend you upgrading the storage and the RAM, but if you can't afford it right now, you can do this later. This gaming PC will run games like Minecraft, Valorant and Fortnite at around 100 FPS average in competitive settings. For games like GTA 5, this gaming PC will average around 60 FPS in high settings. So I think it's a pretty good deal if you have $650, and to start gaming at 1080p, this one will do the job for you. The next one is the Skytech Gaming PC with the Ryzen 5 3600, which is a great CPU. I think it's one of the best CPUs in terms of price performance. The GTX 1660 Super for the GPU, which is great for 1080p, like there's no game that you cannot run with this GPU. Even the high demanding video games, you will be able to run them at more than 60 FPS on average, even for Red Dead Redemption 2. 16 gigs of RAM, so here you don't need to upgrade the RAM, and 500 gigs of SSD, so for this storage you can upgrade it but it's not fully necessary. The only downside that I found for this PC in some reviews is the airflow. It's not the best, but that's the only downside. Other than that, I think it's a great deal and there is no game that you cannot run at 1080p. And for competitive games like Fortnite, CSGO, Valorant, League of Legends and a lot of competitive games, this gaming PC will average more than 144 FPS average, so if you're thinking of buying a 144Hz monitor, you can do this without losing any frame rates. One thing I forgot to say is that this gaming PC, it's on sale right now, so if you want to buy it, I recommend you buying it now because the after price is $1,200. The next gaming PC, it's on sale as well, so if I upload this video and it's not on sale anymore, it's around $1,600, but I think it's worth it if you want to buy from Newegg. I think there are better PCs for the price for $1,600, but it's not a bad deal. With this sale, this one is around $1,300 and comes with the RTX 3060 Ti i5-10400F, 16 gigs of RAM and 1TB of SSD. So here you don't need to upgrade anything, of course. You get ray tracing and the RTX 3060 Ti will handle ray tracing really well actually, and you can start gaming at 1440p, 60 FPS on average in every single game, even the high demanding one. So if you want a 1440p or 1080p 240Hz monitor for competitive games, this PC is definitely for you. The next gaming PC is the ABS Gladiator Gaming PC. It has the Ryzen 7 3700X, which is great for gaming and editing, so if you want to edit some YouTube videos, this gaming PC is definitely for you. The RTX 3070, which is a little bit better than the 3060 Ti, 16 gigs of RAM and 1TB of SSD, coming at $1,700. It's a great gaming PC and you can even run some games at 4K, 60 FPS on average, like GTA 5. Once again, this one is more than enough for everything: gaming, editing, streaming and much more. Although if you want to stream, I recommend you buying two gaming PCs at $1,000, so you will be spending around $250 more, but you get a 2 PC setup for streaming. But that's for another video. If you want one PC that can handle multitasking, streaming and much more, this one is the one for you. And now if you're going to buy a gaming PC that's $2,000 or more, I have this one for you, which is from ABS as well and has the i9-10900K, great CPU, the RTX 3080, 16 gigs of RAM at 3200 MHz, 1TB of SSD and the CPU cooler. This one comes at $2,500 and it's a great deal for 4K gaming at more than 60 FPS on average in every single game. This gaming PC is recommended if you want to play simulators like Flight Simulator or super high demanding games like Red Dead Redemption 2 at 4K ultra settings. You want the best of the best, this one is the one for you, definitely, without a doubt. But if you want any gaming PC and you don't care if it's from Newegg, Amazon, HP, whatever company, I recommend you watching my video about the best prebuilt gaming PCs overall of the month. And if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe, but most importantly hit the bell button so you get notified when I upload this type of content. I upload from 4 to 5 videos a week, and let me know in the comment section what would you like to see next, and if you have any questions, leave it there and I will reply as fast as possible. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.